Hey, I'm back. I found somebody else. Y'all, this conference is off the chain. It's people from all walks of life that are here, come from all backgrounds, all industries that are coming here to find out how to run and how to elevate themselves and how to hashtag next level living, push themselves and elevate themselves, pivot just a little bit to the left, pivot just a little bit to the right, to be able to have their next level of living and to supersize their life. So without further ado, y'all, let me tell you, this woman right here, when I tell you got some pipes, oh my gosh, she's got some amazing pipes. The title alone of this CD, Never Alone. Well, actually it says never, but you know I got to put a little bit of my stank on it. Never, N-E-V-A, alone. And Miss Alicia Bell, oh my gosh, this songbird right here, she will touch your soul, have you doing a Pentecostal David praise all up in it. Watch it. Because we know how David prays. He came out of his clothes, and you know the Pentecostal praise is, ooh, that's something totally different right there. Right there. I can't read your comment, baby girl. I see that you got something there. I don't have my eyes on right now. Keep living. You got to have your eyes on to be able to see that small writing, but I do see that there's something there, and we will respond to that. But in the intro, y'all, I want you to hear a little bit more about her. I told you who she is. I want her to tell you where she's from and what brings her to the Run Conference 2018.
Hi, I'm Minister Alicia Bell. I opened up the conference this morning with praise and worship, which I was so excited to do. This is my first conference attending, and I was so blessed just to come in already with the door open to be able to minister in song. I do have an EP out, and the title is Never Alone, 5 songs that I wrote, and that is one of the songs is Never Alone. So I do have them here, and they're available on iTunes, CD Baby, Shazam, Skeezer.com, everywhere.
But wait a minute, CD Baby girl, you dropping out some names that I don't even know. I mean, I know iTunes, I know Shazam, but that's the only one that I know of the ones that you drop. But that's good that you have multiple platforms because not everybody uses the same thing.
Correct.
So I honor you and I bow down to you for having the multiple platforms for people to be able to be blessed by this amazing music. Here, let me do my Vanna White. But girl, wait a minute, hold on. Before we dive a little bit more into this CD, so y'all can know, I told y'all Songbird, this woman right here. So I just need you to break out just a little something, and let them know what you have deep down in you, what you have been gifted with.
Okay. I love you, Jesus.
Oh, that's crazy.
I worship and adore you. Just want to tell you, Lord, I love you more than anything. Oh.
I had to do the Milli Vanilli thing. I couldn't, over. So I had to lip sync there with her while she was singing there. But I told y'all this woman came with it. Those are some amazing angelic pipes that you have been blessed with. So how did you meet Dr. Kaz? I mean, I know you said this is your first conference that you've done. So maybe I'll probably twist it or pivot it just a little bit. What do you want to gain out of this as far as the knowledge that you're getting here, the connections that you're making? As Dr. Kaz says, relational currency. How do you want to and not in a selfish manner as far as benefit from it, but how do you want to grow? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Personal growth, because I think that's a big foundation for what this is all about anyway, is personal growth. So that we can have the professional growth, we can have the business growth, and we can roll on.
So actually, I met her at another conference, and she heard me.
Oh,
and
wow.
invited me through somebody else that also heard me at another, I think a brunch or something singing. So
Okay, so wait a minute, hold on. I got to put a plug in there.
Okay.
When you operate in your gifts, it will make room for you. Operate in your gifts, it will make room for you. And what has been given to you for your gifts is not for you, it's for somebody else. So do what it is that's in your zone that you're comfortable with. And once you do that and it's your passion, you'll do it effortlessly. Make sure I say that right. Effortlessly, you will do it, and then somebody else can be blessed because of what it is that you have been given as far as the talents. I mean, Jeremiah 29:11 is where it says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, which are to prosper you." And prosperity is not always financially. Sometimes it can be because of a blessing. It can be non-monetarily. So operate in what it is that you have, what you have been given, what you know that you need to do, what you're comfortable in when you operate in your zone. So stay in that place, as the probably in the secular world, stay in your lane.
Yes.
Stay in your lane. Don't try and cross over and get into something else that you know good and well. And I know that's grammatically incorrect, but I'm just, I understand. You know good and well that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Just like even when you were a child, your mama told you you shouldn't have been doing something. You knew good and well you wasn't supposed to do what you found yourself doing, and there were consequences because you were doing something that you weren't supposed to be doing. And that's actually a good segue, because when you're operating in your gifts, things come to you in abundance.
Yes.
And when you're not operating in your gifts, that's when you have hardships, when you have obstacles, when you have adversities that come about. So operate in your gift and watch things happen.
Yes.
Watch things happen. So I'm sorry. I kind of took away from that way and let the church say amen. So your connection with operating in your gifts of being able to sing and to speak his word, actually it's him talking. He's just using the
vessel.
Girl, that's my thing right there. I say it all the time. I'm merely the vessel. So this ain't me that you hear. It's me, but it ain't me.
Yeah.
That you're hearing. So when you met Dr. Cass at another conference that was from another conference that you probably got the referral from for that conference. So as I even said with the other gentleman that I was talking to before, it's not always knowing the person. It's knowing the man that's connected, that's next to the man, that's next to the man, that's next to the man, that's sitting next to the man, that can get you what it is that you want, or that needs to be done for elevation. We are ordainedly and divinely placed in each other's lives for a reason. For a reason. And it could just merely be, okay, with what it is you know how to do, with what it is I know how to do, when we collaborate, which is what we've talked about here at the conference, when we collaborate together, then we're able to do greater things, because now you can concentrate on what you need to do. I can concentrate on what I need to do, and it may just so happen to be going to the same person or the same people that need to hear that. So I think I've kind of
No, just connecting the puzzle, the pieces, and putting it all together.
Yes, putting all of the pieces of the puzzle together. So thank you. For being obedient in that. And I say that to everybody that has come and sat on in the chair on the pink carpet.
I love pink, my favorite color.
Yes. Operating in that gift, because if you were not, then you would not have been able to either bless other people or to help them with their breakthrough. So thank you. Blessings come in obedience.
Yes.
Deuteronomy 28 verses 1 through 14. Don't have me up here giving you scripture.
We back at church.
What? I told y'all a Pentecostal David praise. Y'all do remember me saying that. A Pentecostal David praise in the beginning. So I think that kind of says how you came about. And I started asking what were some of the things that you wanted to gain from the knowledge that you've gotten here at the conference. What's been most beneficial? What's been most impactful to you and for you thus far?
The entire conference has just been impactful because this is my first time attending and participating in it. So just seeing everybody, and I love to see other women doing such positive things, and that just boosts my energy, because I'm going to keep on going. This will not be my only CD that I'm going to have.
Yes.
So this is just, catapult me into the next level.
Girl, oh, okay, wait a minute, hold on. Have you been a little fly on the wall or something? Because you just hit all of the things that I say. Because part of my book, when somebody was asking me about my book earlier, and I mean, not earlier today, but previously, days, weeks, months before. And what I would say was the book was the things that I used as a springboard to catapult me to my next level of living. The adversities were springboards to catapult me to my next level of living. So to hear you say that, and I promise this is the first time I've ever laid eyes on this woman. So there was just confirmation that what that vision was that they talked about in there, the vision that God gave me.
Yeah.
You know, there was a secret, you know, that she talked about earlier, because it was a conversation between he and I, that it solidifies that I did what I was supposed to be doing. Of course, it's all for his glory, it's all for his honor, and it's all for his praise and his edification, because it ain't about us, grammatically incorrect again. It ain't about us, it's all about him, and him getting all the praise, the honor, the glory, and the praise. So thank you for taking a moment to sit here and chat with me. Y'all, here's the CD, here's the CD. Say it again where they can get this.
CD Baby, iTunes, Amazon, everywhere. Shazam. I have them here available at the conference. $2.
Go get your CD so you can be blessed and you can catapult to your next level. Catapult to your next level. Hey, all the way up.
In Jesus' name.
Look, in Jesus' name. Look, even though I brought that secular song in all the way up, but still, it's going. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I should say this one. Going up beyond.
Going up beyond.
Okay, that was impromptu. I sure wasn't planning on doing that, but it's still going up. It's still going up. So thank you guys for taking the time to sit and chat with me on today as we heard from this beautiful songbird, Alicia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be blessed. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Keep doing and working in your gift, girl. Keep going, keep doing. Talk to you guys later. Bye.